Okay. We're lost in the cemetery. I think I know the way now. I took a left when I should have taken a right. Went into back parts of the cemetery that I do not frequent and did not know. I believe at this moment I should say my secret words. Please like, please subscribe. Never forget to always remember every time a notification bell rings, an old man gets his wings and you get to see more of my videos. So give me a big thumbs up, hit the red button. And don't forget to ring a ding my little bell so that you get to see all of my crazy adventures, both in real life, in Second Life, and in Minecraft. Oh, there's people. Here we go. That's what I wanted. That's where I had intended to go. But I zigged when I ought to have zagged. Oh good, he's going a different way. And this is the chapel I expected to see. Didn't know before there was a back part to it. It's an underground back part. Yes, I was very close to this. I went off in the wrong direction, giving us a whole, what was it, 20 minutes I was stuck here? That's marvelous. Okay. Now we need to cross the street and start our way down toward Grand. I don't know if I'm going to get that far. I mean, as far as I had intended to go. We'll certainly get to Grand, but I had intended to go all the way down to the river. There we are. You see, we're not at all far from that corner where I turned. Oh, look at that, this person. So we're going to cross the street right here. I have a mask with me. There's a kitty. Kitty wants nothing to do with me. Yeah, I'm originally from the coal regions, and if you know anything about that, you know that they're all beaten up by years of mining, and little, if any, responsibility shown by the former mine owners. it cost the state of Pennsylvania considerably to renovate the ruins and clean that up. So I came up here. Found a job after a couple of years and been there ever since. I like this blue and white building here. It's different. Looks like they're still working on it. Oh, there's a person. Let's cross the street again. Yeah, I remember this construction site too. Last time I was over here, it was just bare. I hope you found grand. So I'm doing this during my vacation. I took the 4th of July holiday on the 3rd and 4 paid vacation days this week. I'll get back to work on Friday. So most people are at work. We really never had much of a quarantine here in upstate New York. Yeah, this is grand. Good. Very good. Yeah, I usually don't see this much garbage laying about. Either it's their garbage day tomorrow. Ours is Wednesday. Or they did not have pickup last week. We did not. Busy street. I like how they renovated that old factory and they built a new structure behind it. Okay, now the traffic has dissolved and the light says go. Forget about the river. I'm heading this way. Much more interesting things happening over here. I've not been in downtown Johnson City for a while. A truck coming toward us. Believe it's a garbage truck, but I didn't look. No, it's not a garbage truck. It's something different. It's a car hauler. Grand opening. There's another one behind it, so they're also renovating. Very much the same sort of thing that they did to the building where I work. I don't know if they have commercial and industrial space on the first floor, as mine does, where I work. But the whole upper section is divided now up into apartments. The floor is a concrete formula over the original wood. And the wood is in two layers, perpendicular to each other. Broad planks on the bottom, narrow planks on the top. And here we have the tracks. The tracks here lead down to the river, but these are not used because the bridge is no longer effective. I don't really feel like going all the way down that way. It's a long, long way. And I think just a short walk will do me for today. I brought my bag with me, umbrella just in case, sunglasses just in case, and my camera bag, which I'll probably need to change out the camera and the battery. I mean the chip in the battery. Penetrating deep. Commuter and resident parking. More apartment buildings. I mean, I don't know where they're finding all the people. The hospital here is a huge concern. Another renovated old factory building. Presumably all apartments. There's also a nursing school. And there's the university. So I guess with all that, there's enough people interested in living in JC. I'm content where I am. I might move back to Pennsylvania after I retire. I might move on to someplace else. I might stay where I am. I've learned recently that I gotta wait until I'm 66 in 4 months to start getting Social Security. But I'd like to quit working before then. Oh, that takes us downtown. I'm not going that way. Going, excuse me, this way. Old firehouse. This building ahead of us, it's all boarded up. That is an interesting old structure. It's quite old. I've always found it curious whenever I've passed this way. Corner of Broad and if I can just read it. I pass this light pole. Corliss. Corliss is where we are. Broad is the perpendicular. And it's a curious thing to call it such a trivial little street. Broad is, of course, Broadway in New York City, but also the name of the main street in the town where I originate, Tamaqua in Pennsylvania. Though you could just Google Tamaqua and there's only one of them. Named, I have learned, after an Indian chief of olden days. Which is a different story than I got when I was a teen, and I read a book of the history of the town. And look at that thing. See, I think I see the date 1898 at the top. And I can see company, but the rest of the name is rusted out. An office over the stairway there, and this is the hospital behind it. It's sort of like a factory then. The old fan, everything's all boarded up. Old windows almost certainly preserved behind those boards. Isn't that interesting? Antique to the nines. So that's the hospital. Lots of people around. I'm going to do my best to stay away from them. I'm taking a left here at the stop sign to get the heck out of downtown. Oh no, 2 more people. Take a quick cut here. This thing across the street from me. See, people are trying to be responsible. They don't want to come near me, and I don't want to come near them. And I have a mask if I need to use it. So we've sort of made a circle back to the tracks. It's marvelous how they've renovated these buildings. I do like to see that. They're made of brick and cinder block under the brick. And over the cinder block was placed asbestos tiles, cemented into place. I saw that when they were renovating the building where I work. Parts of it were closed up while they were removing this asbestos, but I saw the difference when it opened up again. And this track, as I said, goes down to the river, but we're not going that far. There's someone. When I get home, I'm going to play some Second Life. Then I'll upload everything after that. I think I'll start uploading these on the laptop and see how that goes. It wouldn't let me yesterday because my browsers were quote unquote out of date. I don't use the laptop much. So I updated. I tried to update the Safari, but couldn't find a way through. And here we're back at Brand. So I updated the Firefox, and I'll use that for uploads. Yeah, that was a long, complicated affair. Yeah, it's a busy street. Can't just hop across. There's Floral all the way down there with the cemetery where we came from. Alrighty. It's a backhoe in the distance. If that's going to be the case, I'm heading back to Floral. I'm deemed an essential worker by the state of New York in that I build electrical cables. How that is essential, I don't understand, but at least it keeps me working and not on unemployment. You do get more if you work. Now here you have lines in the street. Pantry closed for now. Very nice to have a church pantry. Okay. Yeah. We'll turn at the next street. Should be able to cross now. Oh, there's someone starting their car. Okay. Looks like someone got a new TV. Okay. Too much going on across the street.